Good morning. I'm getting ready to make my second cup of coffee for the morning before I head into the shower and start my day. And I realized that I never did a video actually of the coffee maker, our brand new coffee maker that was launched this last spring season. So I thought, let me quickly do that now before our next line of products come out. I want everyone to really get an idea of how this works. I love this coffee machine. I always had a drip pot and loved making a pot of coffee and then not having to deal with it. But I actually now prefer this makes single cups, and I actually prefer this now. Every cup is hot. Every cup can be sort of tailored to the person. I make my husband coffee in his travel mug in the morning, and the coffee maker has an adjustable, you can adjust this so it can be taller. This is the one for the regular coffee. And then there's one more notch, which I guess if you make espresso or a small cup, you would be able to use that one. So anyway, I just wanted to show you quickly how it works. I keep it under my cabinet. So the first thing is that I always use my flexible measuring cup to fill the reservoir, because since it's under here, it just helps that it's flexible. So if you have one of these, great. It's got different settings here for the amounts. So if you want a larger cup, a smaller cup. It's also got on the side here, I'm going to bring this closer. On the side here, it's got this little housing cabinet, and it's got some extra inserts. One is for K-cups, and I think this one is the Nespresso one, and one is for K-cups. Yeah, so those fit in here, so they store nicely, and then you can close the door and keep them out of the way. I use the one that is for regular coffee, and it has a metal, holder for the coffee. Okay, so I keep my coffee, this is a small space, so I'm sorry. I keep my coffee in this canister, and I use my new coffee scoop, which has this little sliding cover, and you scoop the coffee, put the cover over, pour it, and there's very little mess that way. So scoop the coffee, I don't know if you can see, I put the cover over it, and hope I don't spill it, goes just like that. So put that away, and then let me turn this so that you can see what I'm doing. So it's got this little releaser thing, I don't know what it's called, and then you put the coffee in, go like that, and you're pretty much ready to go. Let me get a cup out of my cabinet. That goes here. Turn it on. Let me turn this more. Hold on. So then it starts flashing, and it's just asking me how many ounces I want. So it's flashing on 8, which is how I do want it, but you just do the up and down, and it just gives you what you want. And then you just push the on button. So when I first heard it, I thought it was a little noisy, but for me, it's in my kitchen. It's not waking anybody up. It's really not that noisy, and it only lasts for a few seconds. So that doesn't bother me anymore. And the coffee's already coming out. It comes out really hot, and something about the way it's pushed through that, I guess, sieve or whatever that holder is with the holes in it. The coffee has a really nice taste. I don't know, it's different than the drip coffee. Maybe it's just fresher because every cup is just made by itself. I don't know, but that's pretty much it. It's just about done. And then when it stops brewing, you can either leave it and it will shut itself off eventually, or as soon as you hear the little beeps, you can just hold in the on-off button. You'll hear the beeps. I'm just gonna hold in the off on button, and it's just gonna shut everything off. And that's it. I have my coffee. I can add my milk. I also made this little coffee station here, so maybe you can see it. I'm just gonna move this. So I keep everything on my little Lazy Susan. Let me see, where you have coffee, my brown sugar syrup for when I make Sometimes I make frothed milk in the afternoon, and I put the brown sugar syrup, my coffee scooper, and my cinnamon, which I sometimes add to my coffee. And so that's it. So this thing, I love it. I had guests last weekend and people wanted coffee whenever they wanted it. I just made them a fresh hot pot. It only takes seconds, like I said. So anyway, I just wanted everybody to see it. You know, of course, if you host a party, you can get it half price. That's always the best way to get our bigger items. But anyway, I just wanted everyone to see, for those of you that have these single serving coffee makers, I wanted you to see and be able to compare it to ours. Okay, I'm gonna drink my coffee and start my day. Bye.